Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica. I'm here with your monthly advice readings for the month of May 2016, and this reading is for Aquarius. Please remember these are general readings, and so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. We're not in the same way. Keep an open mind, take the messages that resonate with you. You can also watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional messages. Of course, if you'd like a private reading with me specific to you and what you're dealing with, you can go to my website at www.advicetothinktwice.com, the services page, and you'll find all the information you need on how to book a reading with me. So Aquarius, let's just get right into it. So May for you is going to be a month of change and transformation. The general energy for you for the month of May is the Death card. So the Death card stands for things ending in order for new things to begin. The Death card talks about transformation, so things changing, things moving to the next level, leaving something behind in order to gain something new. It is also an energy that is telling you to focus this month, analyze your situation. Look at if there's anything that you've been carrying with you, if it's anything that you've been carrying with you that is just holding you down now, that is just holding you back. It no longer serves any kind of purpose other than to keep you stuck in a situation or to make your journey more difficult because you're carrying a load that is too great and that you don't really need to carry, okay? There's definitely a lot of opportunities for new beginnings this month for you, but the key to that is, again, making room for that new energy to come in. So release the past, release whatever you've been beating yourself up about, release guilt, release regret, release difficult situations, release toxic situations, vicious cycles, bad habits, anything like that. It's time to let it go. It's time to allow for healing to come in, and allow for new energy to come in, because it's trying to come in, but you need to allow it to do so and make room for it, like I say. When it comes to career and finances, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups with the Death card is very, very good. It's very, very positive. The Knight of Cups represents an offer that is coming your way that is in line with your expectations. The Knight of Cups is action, it is change, it is things moving forward, it is things moving into easier times, better times. If you have been stuck in a situation, you couldn't find a job for a long time, or you've been dealing with a lot of dead-end jobs or dead-end situations, the cards are telling you that things are turning around, things are changing for the better. The Knight of Cups is a very positive omen. Like I say, it is the offer you've been hoping for, it is the offer you've been wishing for, that would fulfill your dreams, that would make you feel successful, happy, prosperous when it comes to your career, when it comes to your financial situation. There's definitely movement forward this month. Again, you need to be open to this change. You need to be open to this new energy. I feel like if there's anything to do with travel, if you are required to travel for this job, don't let that put you off. It's not going to be what you think. It's necessary, and it's not going to be for a very long time, or it's not going to be as difficult for you to do as you think, okay? If you have to relocate, if you have to travel for longer or different distances that you're used to, make that sacrifice, okay? Take that chance, take that opportunity, because it is going to take you to a very successful time in your career. It is going to take you to your financial situation being what you hoped it would be, okay? When it comes to your home and family situation, we have the Lovers card. So we have two major arcana cards in this situation. We have the Death card and the Lovers card. So the Lovers card talks about commitments. The Lovers card talks about choices. So when it comes to home and family, I feel like there's some changes that need to happen. There's some choices that you have to make this month. For some of you, a new job may take you away from your home, away from your family for longer than you had hoped. It's time for you to have that conversation. It's time for you to have the conversation with your spouse, with your family, with your parents, and really come up with a plan on how you're going to go about this. Because yes, it is going to change the family dynamics, but it doesn't mean it has to destroy it or replace it with anything else that is negative. For others of you, this is talking about moving in together with someone, okay, because the Knight of Cups is an offer. The Lovers is commitment, commitment to your heart, commitment to your happiness, and the Death card is change and transformation and moving forward and allowing for something new to start. For others of you, you may be signing contracts this month. You may be relocating. You may be buying a house. You may be starting up a joint account with your partner, with your spouse, because things are changing, things are transforming, but they're growing, they're evolving. So, and the Lovers card does talk about commitments, and that can also mean contracts. It can mean paperwork. So if you're applying for loans, if you're applying for, or making offers on things, on houses, properties, anything like that, it's going to go through for you. Keep up what you're doing. Stay positive. Focus on the new. Focus on the outcome that you hope to see, because you will be dealing with paperwork this month. And there's definitely a chance for a new beginning if that is what you're wishing for. So carry on, persevere, because there's changes happening for you in terms of your home life, in terms of your family life. You could definitely hear of people getting married and the family dynamics is changing. You could hear about people getting pregnant. And so that is changing the family dynamic. And so you need to be open to it, adapt to it, embrace these new changes, these new beginnings. When it comes to your love life and emotional connections, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, like I say, the Three of Swords with the Death card, with the Lovers card, and what we have going on in your work situation, for some of you, there is a separation happening between you and your partner. I feel like definitely to do with your job or studies, education, furthering your education, courses, workshops, seminars. There's something that is separating you from your partner this month. You have to travel. I feel like for most of you, it is you that you have to travel. It is you that you have to focus on your career at this time more than on your relationship. That doesn't mean you leave the relationship. It's just it needs to be second priority, because your career is really changing at this time and it's really taking off, and you need to give it the attention that it needs. And it's time for you to have a conversation with your partner, make sure you understand each other, make sure you are supporting each other through these big changes that are happening. If there is a separation that needs to happen, don't worry about it. It's just temporary. It will be just probably for a couple of weeks. It is not going to affect your relationship in a negative way. It will make it move to the next level, because it will be something new that you're dealing with that will make you grow closer, stronger. For others of you, I feel like you are walking away from a relationship with the Three of Swords and the Death card. You are ending a relationship because it's time for you to focus on yourself. It's time for you to focus on what makes you truly happy. Maybe things have been stuck in this relationship for a while, and now you have the opportunity to start something new. You may be interested in a new person, or it's just time for you to release the situation because you understand that it's not going anywhere, and perhaps you've outgrown the situation, this relationship. So you are going to experience a bit of heartbreak there, because it's normal when something ends. But continue to focus on the positive, okay? If there's a Scorpio person that you're interested in, there's definitely opportunity for you there. They're interested in you as well, and there's an opportunity to start a relationship with that person. And for those of you who are single, this is telling you that there's new beginnings that are happening in your love life. So you could be definitely meeting a person this month, definitely meeting someone to start a relationship with, if this is what you want. Try to be open to this person, because I feel like you've been through a lot and you're still hurting over the past, some kind of betrayal. Try to remove yourself from that situation. Allow that situation to heal. This is a new person and a new circumstance, a new relationship. Try to treat it as such. If you bring the past with you into your present, then your future is going to turn into what your past was. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. When it comes to health and well-being, we have the Two of Coins, and so the Two of Coins with Death card, you have a choice to make when it comes to your health and well-being. You have a decision to make this month. I feel like you're trying to do too much at the same time. You're stressing yourself out. You're working yourself thin. Working yourself sick. Or you're doing too much. Okay, you're doing too much. And there's a change that needs to happen. There's a transformation that needs to happen. You need to make a choice as to what you want to focus on. You need to, remember I was telling you, you need to look at things in terms of, does this still help me? Does it play a positive part in my life? Or is it time for me to put that down and leave it alone? It's the same thing, same kind of decision when it comes to your health and well-being. You're trying to do too much at the same time. You're trying to do too much for too many people at the same time. You may be trying to do 2 different kinds of exercise programs at the same time, and that's too much. Or you may trying 2 different diets at the same time. Again, that's too much on your body. You need to stop. You need to choose one and go with it, okay? Don't try to rush things. Don't try to find miracle solutions to change things overnight. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes work, and it takes focus. So try to focus on just one program, on just one option when it comes to your health, and stick with that. Give it a chance, okay? Do it properly and give it a chance to manifest for you to see the results, okay? When it comes to guidance for you, we have the card of Winter. And this is telling you that the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So with the Death card and your general energy, and with the Winter card and your advice, this is telling you that you're starting a new cycle at this time in your life, a new karmic cycle potentially. And there is some work that needs to go in. There are some lessons that you need to learn before you can see the outcome that you wish to see. With the Winter card and your guidance, it is also telling you, don't try to rush things. Don't try to push through the energy. Allow for things to take their time. Allow for things to happen in their own divine timing. Focus on you. That's the best that you can do at this time. Focus on yourself. Improve whatever you need to improve. Develop whatever you want to develop, etc. And allow for things to happen in their own time. There may be a need for you to take a step back, okay? With the winter card, is talking about also being objective. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, be objective. Be cold about it. So don't allow your feelings to cloud your judgment this month. Don't allow your feelings and attachments to dictate what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're carrying with you this month. This is also a card that tells you that it's time for you to take some time off. It's time for a break. Like I say, you're doing too much. You're stressing too much. You're dealing with a lot. So it's important that you take some time for yourself to recharge your batteries, to recuperate, okay? Make sure you're sleeping enough. Definitely make sure you're taking enough time to rest and relax. Allow for things to unwind at the end of the day. Don't come home from work and then start working on something else. It's wearing yourself out. okay? And remember, you're just at the beginning of a new cycle. Clear out whatever needs clearing out, okay? The time for winter is a time for us to relax, unwind, allow for things to fall away that they need to fall away. And then when spring comes, you are truly a new person because you have released the past, okay? So hopefully that made sense. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope it gives you guidance. I hope it gives you the messages that you need to pursue your happiness. Thank you again for being here with me, and thank you for all your support. I do hope you have a beautiful month ahead of you, a transformational month ahead of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.